Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. Oh, Scotty doesn't know. So don't tell Scotty.
I present the DNA 30. I love this thing. Chuck some vapor. So, I got this sucker off of eBay. It's a coin. And I hate that they stuck Hana's logo on it. But, besides that, can't complain. Battery life, shitty. I can't get through a day of work with this thing all the way. At least not running sub-ohm. See, right on the deck here, I've got a nice atomic. Pretty sure that's a clone too. Running twin dragon coils at 0.7 ohms. So, needless to say, it kills the battery pretty quick. But for something I can carry around in my pocket, I'm not complaining. We're also vaping on some Mount Baker Vapors Dream Tea today. Max VG, of course. Stuff's awesome. Not normally my cup of tea. Normally I like menthol all the way. Love anything to do with menthol. They actually make a product called Lightning. I love it. It's beautiful. It tastes like blood oranges with menthol kick. It's great. You sit there and you can vape on it all day. But I bought the Hana, blew my funds for my e-liquid, so I'm down to Dream Tea. And it's not bad. I've been smoking it all day. And since I reduced my nicotine from 24 down to 6, I'm not complaining. It's got a lovely taste on it, especially on the Dragon Coils. I mean, this thing kicks, produces the vapor that I want for something that I'm carrying around in my pocket. So for me, there's not really all that much to complain about with it. For the price, I'd have been happy. The seller I got it off of, I'm not going to name names, don't want to badmouth anybody. He wrote in the description that it takes an 18650. I was looking forward to the fact that it took an 18650. Figure, bam, I run out of battery, I'll carry around my Leatherman. I'll pop out the battery, put in a new one, throw in another one of my VTC5s, be good. He was wrong. When I pulled the back off of this bad boy, LiPo battery. So I'm not going out trying to fuck with it or anything else like that. It works. As you can see, the finish on this is pretty nice. It's really solid feeling. You got 2 screws here and here. Again, they stuck the logo on there. The buttons are very clicky. But as you can see, this does like to go into sleep mode. When I hit it'll come up, shows you your ohms up top. And when I hit it to fire it, it's going to show you how many volts it's putting out, along with your wattage. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to go to sleep. Alright, so the light's off. You can see now, this sucker right here, it's in sleep mode. Hit the fire button, you get this Evolved DNA. And it comes back up, everything's reset. And that'll show you the ohms. Once you hit it again, you got your wattage. And down here, when I fire it, you'll see your voltage, 4.6 volts. Now, my complaints, not really big, not really going to make me change my mind about buying it, only because I got a good deal. I picked this up dirt cheap. I say dirt cheap. I need one in a hurry. This guy had them. No pre-orders, no waiting. Shipped out the same day. He sent it from Texas to New York. It only took 3 days to get there. I was happy as shit. So I'm not complaining about that. So, needless to say, fasttech.com does carry the Hana clone. They're actually one of the cheaper places I've seen it. I paid more for mine off of eBay than what I could have got it from FastTech. FastTech's price is like $56. I'll actually throw up a picture in the video so you guys can see it. But I paid more only because it was coming from within the United States and I wanted it quickly. Very quickly. I don't know anything about the FastTech clone. I don't know whether it's good or bad or ugly. I haven't seen one in real life. I looked on their website. They don't look horrible. Maybe one day I'll pick one up and do a review of that too. But for now, this clone, it's alright. If you're looking for another DNA 30 to keep around just to vape on, or you want one to carry in your pocket when you're going somewhere, that was my big thing. My everyday mod, my Vamo, I dropped it way too many times, and the button that controls the voltage going down, it broke. So I still have it. I don't really use it. I bought the Hana mod to replace it, the DNA 30 to replace it. I'm happy. This thing's pretty solid. Feels like a solid. It is a solid. I opened it up. Solid block of aluminum. It's got some nice clicky buttons. You can really hear them go. The screen's really well. It did not come with a USB charger, but everybody, I've got a shit ton of those micro USB chargers sitting around. You can see the port there. It's tiny. It's got a yellow light that comes on when it's charging. When it's done, it goes green. If you let it sit too long, it'll just go out completely. So you unplug it. I like it. Thing works great. And like I said, ridiculous amount of vapor. And it's only running at 0.7 ohms, which isn't... It's almost at 1 ohms for crying out loud. It's still sub-ohm, but barely. So I say, it's sub-ohm, but barely. Now there are probably a shit ton of people that are going to argue with me. Hey dude, it's under 1 ohms, it's sub-ohms. Yeah, it is. But barely. By 3? Really? Yeah. For me, I personally, I've got a turtle ship now. Before my turtle ship, I was running my Panzer, the Panzer Blackhawk, and on that, my go-to sub-ohm coil that I built is running at 0.26. That's what I like to run. I love to check clouds. Probably because I think it's funny as shit. I'll just sit there and fill the whole room up with smoke and laugh and think it's hilarious. But that's just me. Other people might not like that. With this, the guy said you can run it down to 0.5. I believe him for the simple fact that I tried throwing on my 0.2 and I tried throwing on a 0.4 ohm Addy, and both of them are coming up check atomizer. So it does say that. 0.7 with this little thing, with this atomic, you build your coils right, you make them nice and tight, you throw the right type of coils. I like the Dragon coils for vapor production. I ain't gotta go super low ohms, and they chuck. I mean, you'd probably see it better if I turned off the fan, but that was a decent amount of smoke for a 2-second hit. I like it. You might not, but I do. So that pretty much concludes my review of this DNA 30 clone. I like it. Just so you guys can get a picture, I'll throw it up next to, I got a Time Warner cable remote. I'll throw it up next to the Time Warner cable remote. You can actually see how small this thing really is. It's thin. It's about an inch thick, maybe 3 inches tall. Tiny little thing. Love carrying it because it's so small. And the box mod makes it easy. I just set it down. I ain't gonna worry about it being balanced or if it's an uneven surface or anything like that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I realize it was a longer one. I kind of dragged on and on there. But that's the way I'm doing it. So this was the first review video I've ever posted. Leave some comments, like it, subscribe it, hit me up on Instagram. You know what it is. Cross-side counterattack. Vape happy, my friends. You gotta enjoy it. If not, there's no point in doing it.